Hello everyone, welcome to ECL Academy. My name is Ni. If you have been following me, the previous video we were introduced to polygons and quadrilaterals. So today's lesson is about quadrilaterals. We are going to talk more about its features and how to calculate area and perimeter of a quadrilateral. First of all, let's review the previous lesson. Okay, what is a polygon? Polygons are closed, flat, 2D dimensional shapes with 3 or more straight sides. We have some examples of a polygon. Triangle, rectangle, pentagon, hexagon are some examples of a polygon. So what is not a polygon? When it has a curved side and it is not a closed shape, then it is not a polygon. What is a quadrilateral? Quadrilateral is a polygon, having 4 sides, 4 angles, and 4 vertices. We have some examples of common quadrilateral: square, rectangle, parallelogram, trapezoid, rhombus, and kite. Here I have this table telling you 6 types of common quadrilaterals and its feature. The first one, let's have a look at parallelogram. Parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. Opposite angles are equal. Square. Square, all sides are equal and all angles are equal and measure to 90 degrees. Rectangle. Rectangle have all sides are parallel and equal. All angles are equal and measure to 90 degrees. Rhombus. Rhombus has all sides are equal, opposite angles are equal. Trapezoid. Trapezoid have opposite sides are parallel. Adjacent angles add up to 180 degrees. And finally, kite. Adjacent sides are equal. One pair of opposite angles are equal. Knowing these features help you to recognize the name of each shape. It depends on what kind of shape we have. We can use according formula to calculate area or perimeter of a shape. First of all, let's talk about some properties that are common to all quadrilaterals. So all quadrilaterals will have 4 vertices, 4 sides. The sum of all interior angles is 360 degrees, and it has 2 diagonals. So all of these features will have in all of the quadrilaterals, including square, rectangle, parallelogram, trapezoid, rhombus, and kite. Here is our first practice about features of properties of a quadrilateral. So we're given a quadrilateral named ABCD. And one of the property of a quadrilateral is all interior angles is 360 degrees. So we're given a quadrilateral ABCD, and all of the angle except angle A, we're finding what's the measurement for angle A. So because angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degrees. And we're finding angle A. We're given angle B is 77 degrees, C 101 degrees, and D is 67 degrees. It's going to equal to 360 degrees. So now we just solve for angle A. So angle A is going to be plus, we're going to add up 77 plus 101, and 67 is going to be 245 degrees equals 360 degrees. Now we just need to solve for angle A. Angle A is equal to 300 degrees minus 245. Angle A is equal to 115 degrees. So our final answer is angle A equals 115 degrees. So first of all, let's talk about how to calculate the perimeter of a quadrilateral. So perimeter of a quadrilateral is the length of its boundary. This means the perimeter of a quadrilateral equals the sum of all the sides. If we're given a quadrilateral ABCD, then its perimeter will be AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Okay, so on the left side is a table that has all the formula to calculate perimeter of regular quadrilaterals. For example, how to calculate a perimeter of a rectangle. So 2 times to the sum of length and width. Square is equal to 4 times side. Rhombus is the same, 4 times side. And parallelogram is 2 times the sum of adjacent sides. And kite is the same as the parallelogram, 2 times sum of adjacent sides. Example number 2 is how to calculate a perimeter of a quadrilateral. As we have learned that in order to calculate a perimeter of a quadrilateral, we need to know all of the sides of the shape. So P means perimeter is equal to total of 4 sides. Okay, so if we're given a shape of a quadrilateral A, B, C, D, the perimeter of this quadrilateral is going to be AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Okay. Example 2 is telling us that a quadrilateral with size of 6 centimeter. We assume this is 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 10 centimeter, and 12 centimeter. So we're just gonna plug in the numbers. 6 centimeter plus 8 centimeter plus 10 centimeter plus 12 centimeter. So P is equal to 36 and the unit is centimeter. So final answer is P equal 36 centimeter is the perimeter of this quadrilateral. Next, let's talk about area of a quadrilateral. So quadrilateral, how to calculate an area of quadrilateral is area equals height times base. For example, depends on what kind of shape of quadrilateral, we have particular formula to calculate an area. For example, square is x squared, which is side squared. Rectangle is length times the length times width. Parallelogram is height times the base. Rhombus is 1/2 times the sum of two bases and then times the height. Rhombus is 1/2 multiplied with the two adjacents. Diagonals. And finally, kite. So there are two formulas for that. One is area using diagonals, and one is area using base and height. So area using diagonals is 1/2 times two diagonals. But when you use area using base and height is equal to base times height. So let's look at this example. The quadrilateral in this example is a rectangle. So in order to calculate an area of a rectangle, we have a rectangle is equal to length times width. Okay, and in this case, we have the length is 33 and the width is 10 centimeter, and then they have the same unit, so we don't have to do the conversion. So 33 centimeter times 10 centimeter is going to be 330 centimeters squared. So one thing you want to keep in mind before you calculate the perimeter or area of a shape, you need to make sure all units is in, like, they have the same unit. And units of perimeter is to the 1 power, but unit for area is to the square power, square unit. For example, in this case, our units is centimeter square. That is all for the lesson today. And before we say bye, let's review. So there are 3 points that I want you to take away from our lesson today. First is some properties of a quadrilateral. We have quadrilateral has 4 sides, 4 vertices, 4 angles, 2 diagonals. An important thing that all interior angles add up to 360 degrees. Second, formula how to calculate perimeter of a quadrilateral. So the perimeter of a quadrilateral equals the sum of all the sides. If I have a quadrilateral named ABCD, so then its perimeter is going to be AB, the length of AB, plus BC plus CD plus DA. And lastly, area of a quadrilateral. An area of a quadrilateral is calculated by multiplying the base and the height. So the height is the line makes a right angle with the base. For example, area of a rectangle is equal to length times width. And that is all for the lesson today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Have a good weekend.